Hello everyone, this is Pastor Jeff and
Kim,
our administrative assistant, and we wanted to take a minute and share with you some updates on some things that are happening. I would continue to ask you to pray for our deacons. That would be Beth Murphy, Les Stevens, Mike Todd, Colleen Evans, and Dale Roach, as we continue as a leadership team to try to navigate COVID pandemic. And as I said on Sunday, I didn't take Pandemic 101 in seminary, so we're learning as we go. We've been meeting every other week for the last, 3 months, and we met last night, and I met with the other pastors this morning, or actually for lunch, and I have an announcement to make. We're going to open the church back up. The other churches are opening as well. It's September. The pool is going to close. Boo. It's going to get cold. Boo. But it's kind of the season, right? We're now we're going to be into the fall season, and so on September the 6th, Sunday school will start back, and also on September the 9th, Wednesday morning Bible study will start back. And just the same rules apply. We need to be wearing masks. We need to social distance. And if you are in the church and your Sunday school meets, or if a group meets, you have to sanitize afterwards. Not clean, but sanitize. We're still going to allow no coffee or food in the church, but the kitchen will be closed. But we are opening on September the 6th. So I did want to tell you also that on September the 5th, which is that Saturday, the last Saturday before Labor Day, we're going to sponsor another free day at the pool. Now, September 6th, it could be 50 degrees, who knows in Illinois. But we're going to sponsor another free day. That will be our third. And this has been a fantastic success in the community. Everyone's loved this, and not just from our community. There's been people from other communities that have really been excited that we've been doing this. And the churches that I met with, the pastors I met with this morning, just gave our church a big way to go, because they thought it was a great thing to do for the community. So that's that. And then also I wanted to real quickly tell you that the baby bottle campaign has come to an end. If you do have a baby bottle, you can bring it on Sunday. But I need to get those baby bottles to the Hope Pregnancy Center as soon as possible. So let me know if you do have a baby bottle. But there's a reason why we have our super administrative assistant here, Kim, because we're going to be announcing on Sunday, we're going to be having a quick business meeting after church on August the 30th. And the reason we're doing that is because we are on a time schedule with this proposal. We are going to be having a business meeting on September the 14th at 6 o'clock. That's Sunday, September 13th. I think it's 13th. September 13th, Sunday night at 6 o'clock. But this business that the church needs to do needs to be handled before then. So on Sunday the 13th, we actually have business. Really, for the last 6 months, there hasn't been that much business because we haven't spent anything, we haven't really done much. But we're going to have some things to talk about that night. But, Kim, can you talk to us through what the proposal is? We're going to be getting new internet. And let's just talk about let's talk about the internet we have now.
The internet that we have now, we've had for quite some time. I don't know how long we've had it, but I do know that we are out of contract with Frontier.
Okay.
And in talking with them to find out if we can increase our speed
with Frontier
and increase our range, they really can't give us what we need.
Okay. All right.
So I did some checking, and MediaCom came in. They actually sent 2 representatives in, and we met with them.
They were fabulous. Really, really professional and very helpful.
Frontier couldn't do that. They couldn't send anybody.
Right.
So you and Les and I met with the representatives from MediaCom, and we told them what our needs are. We would like to increase our download and upload speeds.
Right.
We would also like to have the internet in the church. Right now we have minimally here in the education building.
Right. So my son, is most of you know, is a computer genius guru kid, and the way he described it was if we had 100 pennies on the table, the internet in this building are 3 pennies. And so I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I actually work from home because the internet is so poor here that I can't really work here. And there is no Wi-Fi in the auditorium. All we have there is whatever bleeds through these concrete walls of the education building into that building. So we don't even have it over there. So we need an upgrade for sure.
And the reason why you're able to work from home is because we have MediaCom at the parsonage.
At the parsonage, right. Mm-hmm. Now you're an administrative assistant. Tell me about the phone you have in the secretary's office.
I don't have a phone.
She doesn't have a phone. Are you kidding me? She doesn't. She has to come in here and use my phone, or the phone in the office here. So how do we have a secretary's office or administrative assistant's office without a phone? So would that plan come with a phone?
Yes.
Yes, it would.
And currently, Frontier does offer or supply our phone.
Okay.
So that really isn't going to change.
All right. But
except that we're going to have not an additional phone number, just an additional extension.
Right.
Because I remember one day when you were in here trying to record a video,
right.
and the phone rang, and
right.
I was in my office and I couldn't help, and
right.
you had to stop and re-record.
Yeah, I did multiple times.
Yeah.
So. One of the things I also wanted to tell you is Les Stevens and I attempted to watch the Global Leadership Summit. I was part of that conference, and we tried to watch it in the auditorium, and it was maddening because it buffered about every 30 seconds. We ended up watching it at the parsonage. But we have the For the Church conference coming up, and we have multiple people that have signed up for that. But we can't watch it in the auditorium unless we upgrade our internet system. So what would they have to do? They can just flip a switch and this happens.
Oh no.
Okay, what would they have to do?
They need to send someone out and walk us through what they need to do. They need to find out what they need to do.
Okay.
And then they would come and do those things needed after
right.
we sign a contract.
Right.
Now we've been given a proposal, but there's a timeline on the proposal.
What is the timeline?
The timeline is we need to sign the proposal no later than Friday, September 4th.
Okay.
In order to get what they've proposed us.
Okay, so we're going to have the write-up of this and a proposal. We'll have that for you on Sunday, this Sunday. So I'm going to ask you to read that over, and then August 30th, we're going to have a short business meeting afterwards, and what we're going to do there is we're going to discuss this, and then we're going to approve it so we can get rolling, because we've got to say yes before the September 4th deadline, and we've got that conference coming up on the 28th. So that's the plan. Anything else?
Well, one thing, I'm not sure if Frontier has given us a tax exemption, but MediaCom will give us a tax exemption.
Yes, so we'll save money that way as well. So is it going to be more money? Yes, it is, because we're actually upgrading our system from 2000 maybe to 2020. So it hasn't been upgraded in 20 years. So obviously it's going to be a little bit more, but it'll be very worth it because church is changing. It is. There's a lot of research out there saying that there are going to be people that will never come back to church. They like watching church in their pajamas eating Cheerios. There's other people that are still worried about coming back to church, and they're watching our Facebook Live. Well, we need to make sure that that works every time, and we're actually going to be going to a streaming platform called Church Online, where we'll be able to stream our to the website, our services to the website, which hopefully will be live before Labor Day. So that's kind of where we are. We really need to upgrade so we can serve the people that are not coming yet. They're part of our family. So when you watch online, you're part of our family. So
is this why you feel like we need to have the internet in the sanctuary?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't want to be. I don't even know. There's so many things going through my head while I'm preaching. But one of them on Sunday was that I looked over at the camera a couple of times and just wondered, is this even working? And I don't want to think that. I don't want to have to worry about that. By the way, the Facebook Live on Sunday was sideways. So Dave and Carrie Rice took their smart TV and turned it that way and watched me. Genius. Absolutely genius. So, anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. So I just want to encourage you that unity is the most important thing we can do right now. I have been listening to other pastors, and there are a lot of churches that are at war with each other. And I've said before, we have people that don't want to come back until there's a vaccine, and we have people that don't even believe that COVID's real, and then we have everything in between. And as leadership, I just want to give a shout out to those 5 deacons that have just rocked it. They've done so well, and I'm just so thankful to be part of that, to be a part of the leadership team. And as we go into the fall, hopefully we're praying that COVID would go away completely, right?
Yeah.
And once it does, we're still going to be going forward. So the main thing right now is unity. We're praying for unity in our church. Not uniformity. Doesn't mean everyone has to agree on everything, but unity. And so I'm going to ask you to do your part. Do your part to be united. If you have an issue, bring it to me. Bring it to one of the deacons and discuss it with us. That's what the leadership here is for. They were voted in, and they represent the church. So I am excited about this Sunday. This Sunday is the linchpin in Esther, and we're going to get to for such a time as this. And Esther says, if I perish, I perish. So I'm excited about preaching that. So if you have any prayer requests or any comments or anything that you need from me, please let me know. By the way, Marcus King, happy birthday, bro.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yep. All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye.